Joe, you can't shoot?
That nigga can't shoot. That
You
nigga
can
can't make a
believe it. You can
layup.
believe that shit if you want.
They can't make a layup.
Oh, man, Joe.
Yeah, you know what? This slander is going to stop.
She feeling saucy, I'm feeling sturdy. I got a 4-piece, up in the 30. They tryna hold me, shoot like Curry. They feeling salty, I'm feeling sturdy.
All right, so talking about the NBA. Yesterday's action, Rockets beat the Kings 102-94. John Wall had a great game.
I'm real concerned about, okay, so maybe concerned isn't the right word, but when you see how explosive he is for as long as he's been away from basketball, it's man, yo, I really hope that he can move like that for the whole season and not miss back-to-backs and shit like that. Because that should make me tired looking at how fast he takes off. That shit's scary.
Well, Joe, we told you he was going to bounce back, but you didn't want to believe us. I mean, the episode is going to go up. We already.
It's supposed to be my name today.
We already.
It's supposed to be my name. You don't even want to say it, huh? All right, it's cool.
We already talked about this.
Again, nothing that I said has ever been disproven wrong.
Wait, you said
all I
something
said was
crazy about Johnny Wall.
And
I said, I fuck with Johnny Wizzy Wall.
Yeah.
You said John Wall's not a very good basketball player. And I said, oh, shit.
Yeah,
right. We both said that.
Same nigga that just
dropped. Listen, I'm going to be clear here that I still feel that none of my views on John Wall haven't changed at all. I'm just saying that the nigga is super duper explosive right now. And I just want to see him keep that shit up all year long.
Okay, so let's say that about your man. Because your man is being overplayed and overused.
Yeah, 100%.
And I hope that he doesn't get hurt.
I'm with you.
Because that's his MO. I've seen John Wall play 70 games. I don't recall. Has Steph ever played 70 games? I don't think so.
Listen. When the Lakers sold their soul to the devil to get as many years at the top as they did, I'm not even sure that
right on. I give you an amen for that. I give you an amen. They got the devil advocate nigga, Robert De Niro, and they also got the nigga from Vampire in Brooklyn. I believe you. And they made a deal.
Yeah, John Wall looks super good. In fact, Christian Wood looks super good too.
Christian Wood, it looks like a steal.
He was a sleeper.
He was a steal. Yeah. He is everything you want a stretch 4-5 man to be.
100%.
He hungry around that rim, and I just hope that we get to see him keep playing. Yeah. And I want to see him up against good comp. And shout out to John Collins because he turned down 90 M's from Atlanta. Whew, that boy turned down 90. I don't know if he's seen himself play, but I think that you got to have some big ass balls to turn down 90. So shout out to John for believing in himself, and I hope that it all works out because he threw it on Jared Allen the other night.
Yep.
Oh man,
Thunder. So that HGH should do for you.
You're gonna go there.
You say
go there. So you don't think.
That's crazy.
We're gonna see if the
HGH
is doing that. Yeah, he got suspended, but I don't think it was for HGH. It was
John Collins either.
It was some. Let me tell you what it was. It was some non-LeBron approved supplements that he was taking.
All right, moving on. Thunder. Right, so Thunder beat the Magic 108-99.
And the Magic are balling, but that was a good win by the Thunder.
Yeah.
Yep, standout.
Markel is looking crispy.
Yeah.
Greg Anthony's son is looking crispy.
Darius Baisley had 19 points and 12 boards. Al had
a demigod. He's real annoying.
Al had 16 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Who?
Baisley's looking really good. Chris Paul raved about him last year when he was talking about Darius. But Darius had 19 points and 12 rebounds.
You said Al Horford played?
Well, he did play. He didn't really do anything crazy. 12 and 6.
Who did he play for?
He plays for
Oklahoma
the Thunder.
City.
Who?
Oklahoma City.
Al Horford plays for the Thunder.
This nigga play for the Thunder? I feel like Charles Barkley right now.
Alexander Shy. I thought that name up because that was the Al I was talking about. But Shy had 16 points and 7 assists and 5 boards.
Yeah.
George Hill had 18 and 5 assists.
What the fuck? Who he play for?
George Hill plays for the Thunder.
Oh shit!
The Thunder has a whole team of backups.
Thunder
Yo,
still have
shout out to
decent
Sam
team.
Presti, man. What? I thought the Thunder was dead. I got on my Thunder socks right now from 3 years ago. What? I thought they was finished.
Nikola Vucevic had 30 and 13.
Damn.
Sounds about right.
Markelle Fultz had 12 points and 8 assists.
If the Knicks was any smart, they would fucking get him, man. What?
And Terrence Ross had 26 points and 6 rebounds.
I would get him and put a tough nigga around him at the 4, like a Montrez. Oh my goodness. And it'll just get busy in New York. That's what they need. They need that old Anthony Mason. But they're playing decent too. Shout out. Go ahead, Keith.
Well, their next actually, they beat the Pacers 106-102.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I seen that, and I was like, damn, they balling. Nah, the Pacers is balling too. They
Pacers are a really good team in the East.
Yeah,
they lost TJ Warren for 2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Indefinitely, he had to get foot surgery.
That's a big loss as far as scoring goes, but they still have a lot of talent around them that could pick up the slack.
Yeah.
Talking about the stats for that, Julius Randle had 12, 8, and 11. Mitchell Robinson had 16 and 9. RJ Barrett, he's a very talented center. He has
upside.
He got a whole lot of upside.
Walmart AD.
This guy.
Nah.
RJ Barrett 25 and 5 rebounds.
That's good. He shot a lot.
RJ's stats for that game. He shot 8 for 15, 4 out of 5 from 3.
Not bad at all. Shout out to RJ Barrett.
Going back
They
to
found a
that,
shot.
Alfred Payton had 19 points, 5 assists, and 8 rebounds. And Austin Rivers had 15. Then on the Pacers side, Domantas Sabonis had 13 points and 13 rebounds. Miles Turner, 17 points. Another one of Joe's not liked. Malcolm Brogdon, 33 points and 7 assists.
Woo, Mal. Ooh, he said, I'm going to let this gun on.
You slide that in there, dog.
What? You don't like Miles Turner? What you mean?
What are you talking?
You said
What you talking about?
You don't like Miles Turner. You said it.
When did I say that? Nah. Stop putting words in my mouth. I've never once said that.
The episodes will go up. Victor Oladipo, 16.7 rebounds. And that's pretty much it from that Pacers game right there. But yeah, it looks like the Knicks have not a bad squad, man. If they could get it together, they might be able to make a push.
To the draft, but they ain't going to playoffs. I don't see that happening, but I say that they might win more than 25 games this season.
Wait, who made that bet that it was it 2 seasons or was it 1 season? Didn't Joe say they wouldn't do over that number in like 2 seasons or some shit?
Yeah, I think we got to go back to the video.
Yeah, it'll come up. It'll come up.
You know what I mean?
What team was that?
The Knicks.
The Knicks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if you said
wasn't it the Nets?
Nah, I'm pretty sure the Knicks. The Nets are destined to go over 20 wins. I think you said the Knicks wouldn't get over 20 wins in like 2 seasons.
I know that.
Yeah, it was some trade that really made me mad. It was a trade. I can't remember what it was.
Well, hey, stick to your guns. Philadelphia 76ers beat the Charlotte Hornets 127-112. Gordon Hayward.
That was a good ass game, yo.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. They were trying to come back, but 76ers closed it.
Lamelo is a baller.
Gordon Hayward, 20 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds.
Yeah, one good pass, bro. Come on.
Well, Hayward hasn't been bad at all. Like looking at his stats.
He's been looking good. Yeah, he's looking good.
Yeah, he had that bad game against the Mavericks, but I mean he's been decent for the most part, just trying to get his flow.
Scary Terry, they back together. That was that little Boston thing that they had for like a week before he broke his leg.
Terry Rozier, 35 points.
Woo! Jeez. Scary Terry. He riding off that dunk from last week when he came in close vicinity with Kevin Garnett's grill piece.
Hey,
So,
he gotta definitely answer for that contract because he's getting paid a lot, so he gotta produce.
Terry Rozier deserved to get paid a lot because he was a premier before he got moved and had that shitty ass season last year.
Mm-hmm.
He was a premier six man.
Yeah,
And a
he's
lot of
pretty
people
good.
said he would have been starting a lot of different other places, like the
Scary Terry's pretty good.
76ers, when they were starting McConnell and shit like that. but yeah, man. Shout out to Scary Terry, man.
Lamelo Ball, 13 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds.
Yo, let me just say something. Pause. That kid just touches the game and it's just affected. Like, that's it. That's a ball player. Like, Chris Paul has been traded like 4 times in the last 3 seasons. And Chris Paul is desirable. And when he touched that game, it's affected. That's what LaMelo Ball, when he touches a game, it's affected, man.
So you sold on LaMelo yet, Joe? Or does he still need to prove more to you?
I will refer back to what I said initially about him. I don't think that he is better than Lonzo. Lonzo's still a better defender and a better shooter now still. So
okay.
But what I will say,
this nigga said Lonzo is a better shooter. Do you see where this dude LaMelo be pulling from with that form of his?
Yes, I do.
That should go in consistently.
It's very consistent now, but come on, it's been like how many games?
All right, so as far as his threes go,
I seen him hitting that shit in high school.
He was 4 of 5 from 3 against the Mavericks, 2 of 7 against the Grizzlies, and 1 of 4 against the 76ers.
Yeah. I think overall Lonzo will shoot a better percentage for the year, but that's because I really do think that Lonzo is a better shooter, and he's in a better situation.
This shit feels like a movie. I would have never thought somebody with a form like that would really be effective in the league. Like, we seen Sam Perkins, Kevin Martin,
Sean Marion
hit wide open shots after Steve Nash.
That form was crazy though.
But they were always wide open.
They went in.
It was never what this kid is doing. This kid is shooting that shit around screens. He's coming up 2 dribbles past half court, launching that shit like, who the fuck is Steph Curry? Them shits is going in. Wow.
Now, if we're talking about pulling up, that's a different conversation. But as far as form goes, we've seen some ugly forms go in.
Yeah, but nah, bro. From distance and with confidence, Kevin Martin used to shoot, but all the ugly shits was open.
What would you say about Trae Young's form?
I think he shoot like every little nigga that's short I ever seen. Like, that's kind of like he launching that shit, like, you know. But it's like when I was growing up, it's some weird shit. All short dudes, like, they were good at shooting, like because you had to shoot, like, when
except for Joe. Except for Joe.
Joe, you can't shoot.
I know you can't shoot.
You can believe that shit if you want.
They can't make a layup.
Oh man, Joe.
Yeah, you know what? This slander is going to stop. Shit is going to stop.
Joe, he said you can't hit. Oh, yes,
Skip Bayless ass motherfucker.
Hey, we all blew a layup before. I've blown a layup before.
That's all I was trying to explain to him. That's all I was.
Yeah, I've blown a layup before. I remember I blew a layup in a big game too. That shit, like, and it was like, and let me tell you, it was a real legitimate excuse. Like, we took like a 4-hour ride to play this school. And by the time I got there, you know, my legs was numb. I was like, it was cold. We were way up north. And like, I'm in the game and everything's like cold and icy and the gym is all fucking cold. And I just blew that shit. Like, I went fast break. I was like, oh. But you see, I should have been trying to dunk. But like I said, my legs was all stiffy and shit. So, yeah, man. So, I know how that go. It happens to the best of us.
She feeling saucy. I'm feeling sturdy. I got a 4-piece. Up in the 30. They tryna hold me. Shoot like Curry. They feeling salty. I'm feeling sturdy.